back. It's Sadi and Kadi. So what are we talking about today? I know what I want to talk about.
Today we talking about exes.
Ooh.
Exes. Nexus. Exes.
On
Like
to the next.
flexes.
On to the next. On to the next one. On to the next.
Kidney and testes. Yeah.
So we might as well let Kadi talk about his exes first.
Talk about my exes.
He's very skilled at that.
We're gonna talk about both our exes at the same time. That's how we gonna do that. No same skill at that. Oh well. Let's start by saying how many exes we got. How many exes do I got?
I had 5. Just 5.
I might have 4. Yep, I got 4. I got 4 exes. But do we got to count the situationships that was called relationship briefly?
Well, I counted the 3-month relationship.
We could talk about those too. So I have 3 of those. I have 3 so-calleds, and then I have 4 actual exes, which make 3. It make 4 exes, but it make 3 extra people running around calling themselves my ex. But but yeah, what you got?
I had 5.
You have 5 exes.
5 exes.
You got any one of the exes out there?
Man, no.
One of the ex.
Not that I know of, no.
Alright. So go ahead, talk about your exes from X1. Very first boyfriend you ever had. Who was that? Talk about that.
Oh, I have 6, I think. I said 5, but it's 6.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The first one was, am I supposed to name?
You don't got to say their name, no, that's wrong.
This guy, right? And he was friends with my brother, right? And he said he was a year younger than me, but he really was 2 years younger than me, so he lied about his age. We told each other we loved each other and stuff. That was like when he was 13. I was 13.
Let me do one now. So my very first girlfriend was a girl who we met on MySpace.
Oh, I'm the only girl you met.
We met on MySpace. We was 15. Basically, we never had sex or nothing like that. We was 15 and shit. It was real innocent. Like, we just talked on the phone. And then one day after school, we both met up with each other, and I had my first kiss. And that's all that happened in that 1 month of a little relationship of 15-year-olds. Damn. So,
dang.
What was your next relationship?
My next relationship was with this guy I lost my virginity to. I was with him for like 4 years.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
very real. Very good. That was real, because, you just went from the little baby relationship to the big boy relationship now.
Yeah.
So what else about that one? Why did it end? What happened? Oh, wait, talk about why them Jones ended. Why the first one ended?
The first one ended because I kind of forget. I kind of forget how it ended. I think we just wasn't.
Okay.
I think it just was like, we're not talking to each other no more.
Wow.
He already lied about his age.
Oh, yeah.
We broke up, got back together.
Well, you already said this one. That was like a black Donald Trump. That's funny.
So why did yours end the first one?
My first relationship ended because I felt like she was just too boring. Like, we'd just be on the phone and she would just be just like this. She was a Virgo. So, she would just be really quiet. I'm sure she's still that way. She really down to earth, but at the time, just dealing with somebody so quiet, I couldn't do nothing with that. That was just like, she just was too quiet. It was just not too quiet, but just too boring. Like, when we chilled, we just sat on the steps and looked at the wind. Like, when we kissed a million times, there was nothing else to do. We ended up having sex later on in our teenage life, but yeah, she just wasn't really exciting enough and fun enough. But there's nothing wrong with her as a person. She's a dope person. You know what I mean? But now my next ex was the one that I wouldn't necessarily say I lost my virginity to, because I lost my virginity more so in just fucking around with random chicks. But I'm gonna say this though, she's the first chick that I ever fully had sex with, so I would say that. But she was lying about her age, and she was using her mom to lie about her age. Well, her mom, it's like her and her mom was both in on it, that they're gonna lie about their age to me. And I was 16. They told me she was 14, but she really was 13. And I didn't find out till I was going on 18, finding out that, like, yeah, I'm a 12th grader and this is somebody's 9th grader in some school. But she wouldn't go get an ID. I said, I don't want to talk to you or deal with you till I see your ID. And, you know, we was like each other's first love, so that kind of really fucked a lot of shit up. You know what I mean? But ever since then, ever since we broke up after that, nothing's ever been the same. You know what I mean? There has been like some fucking around a little bit, then there's been like some, we just friends hanging out, smoking out, turning into arguing. And we just be like, why you cut each other off every time? This a new person, and you know you're gonna be friends again later. First love type shit. But you know what I mean? I wish her the best. She's not a bad person and shit. But whatever happened when she was a young boy, when she was a teenager, between her and her mom, that really fucked us up. Her mom was wrong for that. You know, we all know it, but nobody talks about it. But it's on YouTube now. But
maybe
you know
she'll be in counseling about it.
No, she moved on pretty well and had a daughter. So you know what I mean? That's good for her. You know what I mean? She would have never had that daughter if we would have stayed together. You know what I mean? She loved her fucking daughter to death, so that's her blessing.
This light is out.
You put a stop sign on it, that's wild. But yeah, so you said your second ex, right?
Oh yeah, we broke up because, well, we broke up, then got back together, then broke up again. But basically, I cheated on him, and my best friend at the time, no longer my best friend, but my best friend at the time snitched on me and called me one day, was like, yes, what is this car doing? Yeah, so I told him everything. I'm like, well, obviously you don't want to be friends, and when I see you, I'm gonna beat you the fuck up.
Tell YouTube why you cheated on him, so they don't just think you a cheater, because you know they say once a cheater, always a cheater.
Yeah, we was together for 4 years. I lost my virginity to him. We got together when I was 15, right before me going into 10th grade, and I just feel like I wanted to experience other people, and I still loved him and just didn't know how to let it go as a young person.
Yeah. So, let me see. I guess that one of those weird, I guess two of them. I guess two of those weird, like, not really girlfriends fall in between these two exes. So I can't really go from one official ex to the next official ex. But there was this one chick, I guess I could say names because y'all wasn't really ex. Matter of fact, there's 4 of them. But it's one girl where I had a case and I got some money and I was walking around fly as shit. Now, when she met me, she gave me her number because I was fly as shit. And then, when I chilled with her, her friend was like, yeah, you got a lot of money, but you gonna get Stacy. Her name's Stacy Hill, I don't give a fuck. But then I just stopped chilling with them. Like, she was like, cause she was like, yo, you wanna be my boyfriend? I was like, yeah, I don't care. Like, the first day I met her, cause I just didn't care. But, yeah, I chilled with them like one time that week and never talked to them again. Like, yeah. Cause she put her friend on the phone, like, what you gonna buy my friend? Not about to buy your friend shit. Bye. I'm about to buy your friend. Bye, friend. But,
respect black lives.
Respect more lives. But yo, basically, yeah, that was Stacy Hill. Then there was Debernay. So everybody in Southwest know Debernay. So basically, she caught herself going with me for like half a week one time. Then she caught herself giving me strep throat, and she got strep throat from kissing her ex with strep throat and food in my face. So I just never talked to her again. I actually talked to her again in March. So if that was 2011, I didn't talk to her for 9 years. And I just caught up with her in March, and then she did some weird shit and blocked me. So she big as shit too. But that's what's up. But somebody gonna see this like, I know her. No, but yeah, then there's another ex. I won't say names this time anymore. But she was saying that we was best friends, but she was saying we went together. I guess that's the first time I did that to somebody. And I really should have went with her, but it's just that, you know, certain things about her I really wasn't all the way familiar with, and I ain't like. But she really was around and supportive and a lot. But yeah. But I ain't gonna get to the next actual ex yet. I'm gonna let you get to your actual next ex after that.
My next ex after him was I talked to him. Who's next? I guess the bull that wanted to put his hands on me, Kirk Gray.
Wow, Kirk Gray. Damn.
Talking about some his Macy Gray, his cousin. Fuck out of here. Yeah. But anyway,
I tried to comb my hair,
we
but
were together for
copyrights.
3 months only. I met him on my birthday at a party I was having at my friend's house. And it was in the hood, obviously, so he just came. He put his hands on me more than one time. And I just was like, oh, heck no. And, yeah, I don't really want y'all to know all my business, so I'm going to leave it at that. I had to go to court and get a restraining order on him and everything. He lumped the side of my face. And all of that, yeah. And then decided to keep coming on my block. Like, after this happened, he kept popping up on my block. For what? And then recently I seen him, and he was like, baby. And I looked at this nigga and kept walking like he's crazy.
You said GPS. But,
right on Thompson.
It don't justify putting your hands on a less strong being, putting your hands on a woman, but they don't justify it. But can you tell me why would he do that?
Okay, we was walking in the like here, how it's a bridge, how Market Street is, it's under, you're supposed to turn right here.
Oh, what?
Market Street, it's like if you walk down Market, it's under the train. Oh my God.
No, that's a what's the name? That's a fucking piece of the sidewalk.
It's under the train, so it was a hot day. I was walking to my doctor's appointment because it was close. And he was asking me to walk under the train. I didn't want to. I wanted to walk on the sidewalk. I don't like walking under the train because it's loud. So because I wouldn't do what he wanted me to do.
Because you ain't walk where he wanted you to walk.
Because I didn't walk where he wanted me to walk. He forced me, basically. So
what did he do?
He came up behind me, and it's not the first time he did it. He pulled me down. Like, he came from behind me and pulled me down. At this point, you're like near my neck and chest. So now you're restricting my breathing. And that's not the first time he did it. So I bit him. And then, before I bit him, I said, get off of me. He wouldn't get off of me. So then I bit him. And then he punched me in the face 2 times. Mind you, I'm already on my knees because you brung me down to the ground. You hold me, then you pulled me down to the ground. So now I'm on my knees. I bite you. And you hit me 2 times. Boom, boom, side of my face. Now I got a lump that swelled up. Just like that. Then I go walk back home. And he's following me, still grabbing me, still holding me. So I run, not running away from him because I'm scared, but to put distance between us. And the block that I live on, the house that I was living at, is 2 side streets. So somebody can come up this way, somebody else can come up this way, and y'all can meet in the middle. And that's what happened. I came up one block, he came up another block, and he still ended up on my block. Why are you coming back to my block after you put your hands on me? So yes.
It's 13 minutes already.
He said he just messaged that he's here.
I'll be here too.